It's been a while.
It has been a while. You were here, you were 12 years old. You were in Finding Neverland, and you're now how old?
Now I'm 25.
25.
Yeah.
Do you remember being here?
I do. I think it was... Oh, I don't... No, you were very welcoming. It was the first time, I guess, I'd done one of these things on my own, and I had been left to my own devices, and for some reason, you know, they just let me a little loose with you, but it was good.
Because they know you're in good hands with me, that you're safe. And you were kind enough to share a talent that...
Yes, that's what I meant by being a little too...
I see.
Yeah.
They didn't tell you not to do this. I'm glad you did, and not too many people can do it. Let's show everyone what you did at 12.
I don't want anyone to think that this is how we played them in England, but anyway.
Now, very, very talented.
Thank you. It didn't quite catch on, I don't think, more widely than that. No.
Do you still try to do that occasionally?
I've grown out of it.
I see.
It stopped being a party trick by the time, you know, I was 16, 17. It wasn't really the way to go.
No, but you have so many impressive skills. I mean, you speak many languages. I'm trying to learn Spanish, and I'm having a difficult time learning one word and retaining it. And you speak...
I did Arabic and Spanish at university, and then French as well. I'd done at school.
And Arabic, say something in Arabic.
Something for you to learn.
Oh, I won't learn it.
I'm from the United States of America. That would be a good one.
Okay.
أنا, I, من, from, الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية. The United States. You've got it. You're going to be great.
Nope. I didn't want to learn it. I just wanted to hear you say something. It's very impressive that you, and also no one would ever know that you're British when you're watching The Good Doctor, because you're very good at accents. So, and so when you stop a scene, do you go right into your natural accent, or do you stay with an English accent?
I try and stay in the American accent as much as possible, which is actually now I feel like I'm overcompensating in terms of Britishness, because I've just come down from Vancouver, where I speak in a different way. So this probably isn't how I'm meant to be speaking.
Yeah, no, you're
I'm relearning my own accent.
You're extremely British right now.
Oh, good. So there's no American.
No, there's no American in there at all.
Okay.
I feel like I should offer you tea or something. So The Good Doctor, it's a great show, and it's doing very well. And it seems like, again, well, tell people before we talk about it, what it's about.
I guess briefly it's about a young surgeon who has autism and also savant syndrome. And yeah, we've been lucky enough to be halfway through the season now, and things are going well. Yeah,
and I would think that it's a great portrayal, and to show just because someone is different and is labeled, autistic, that it doesn't mean that there's not an intelligence and it just comes out in a different way.
Exactly, and I think that Sean speaks not only to people who have autism, but everyone who feels or has felt somewhat different or discriminated against in the workplace, as he has been, or feels like they haven't had their fair shot in life. Yeah, it's and now the show is extremely popular. How have you seen that in your daily life? I got this one recent map of the United States that said by state which states were watching, and blue was, you know, the bluer the better, I guess, in terms of which states were watching. And then Kansas was just completely white and completely pale. And as you can see, no one seems to be watching the show in Kansas. So I don't know whether I've done something to offend those in Kansas. Or I'm sorry, Sean is from Wyoming. Is there like a rivalry between Wyoming and Kansas? I don't know.
Wow. So, well, you know, I think people in Kansas watch us, so you should give it a shot, people in Kansas.
It's quite a lot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like
it's one entire state has decided to boycott your show.
Yeah.
And
I apologize.
There's no reason. I think they would like it. I think give it a chance, and we'll see if we can affect Kansas. And I would love to have that power.
Yeah.
So
I trust that you do. So.
I trust I do too. So please watch the show and let's see you get bluer. It's called The Good Doctor. It airs Mondays at 10 on ABC.